Good morning, everybody. This is Patrick MontesDeOca with the Equity Management Academy Live Trading Room. On this segment today, what I would like to do is explore the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC. The market summary basically is after making the high of 17,400, Bitcoin came back down to close below 14,460, which is extremely negative for the market. The VC PMI has identified a possible top on a close below 14,460 for the week. By closing below 14,460, initially the VC PMI has identified the target below being activated, which is the average price of 12,840. I want to discuss the movement that we had in Bitcoin. We haven't written an article about Bitcoin since last year, and sometime now that we have the crypto euphoria again, I wanted to see what the variable changing price momentum indicator, the VC PMI, tells us about GBTC. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, OTC, over-the-counter OTCQX, symbol GBTC, is a trust that only holds Bitcoin in US dollars and is probably the fastest way stock investors can use to gain exposure to this cryptocurrency. This is because regulators still haven't approved an official Bitcoin ETF. As a result, the GBTC is the best alternative we have for Bitcoin as stock market investors. GBTC, which is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, traded last, closed at 13,820 as I write this report. And coming into this week, the VC PMI tells us that the 5 Fibonacci levels centered on the average price. From that mean, we can extrapolate the extremes above the mean. And if we analyze the relative implied volatility, which within this structure, the sell one level has a 90% probability that a reversion to the mean will occur. For Bitcoin, sell 1 is at 14,480, 14,460 approximately. After making a high of 17,400, Bitcoin came back down to close below 1460. Which is extremely negative for the market. What this is telling us is that there is a tremendous amount of supply that came into the market all the way up to 17,400. More than likely, it's futures hedgers using the instrument as a way to hedge either with a GBTC or with a futures contract. I prefer to focus on GBTC, which is a regulated contract by the exchange. Possible top? Using the VC PMI, the automated artificial intelligence has identified a possible top for GBTC and a close below 14,460 for the week. By closing below 14,460 initially, the VC PMI has identified the target below, which is the average price initially of 12,840. Closing below the average price of the mean would activate the buy one levels of 11,930 and the B2 levels of 10,310. This confirms a retracement in this market and this runaway market and this runaway locomotive of the crypto markets as it relates to the Bitcoin ETF GBTC. Excuse me, the Bitcoin Trust, GBTC. Possible entry point for those investors, traders and speculators who felt they missed the Bitcoin and crypto market. There is a chance to get back in potentially in the levels of demand identified on the chart in blue. The buy one level is identified as the first level of the extreme level below the mean of 12,840. And it begins to give us a probability factor that if the price is activated, the market will have a 90% probability of a reversion back up to the mean. If the market doesn't identify demand, then we're looking at the 10,310 level or the B2 level for the remainder of the week.
Are you looking for an automated artificial intelligence trading system? Do you want to analyze commodities and financial markets to determine when to buy and sell? Looking for an indicator to predict future trends in the commodities and financial markets? Welcome to EMA2 Trade Live Signals. Our variable changing price momentum indicator, VC PMI, is an automated AI trading system developed and tested over a decade. The VC PMI algorithm is based on age-old vortex mathematics combined with Fibonacci wave theory, trend analysis, pivot points, and several other widely accepted financial analytical methods. The VC PMI can help you take emotions out of your trading and rely on simple mathematics to predict future trends in financial markets. This approach will make your trading more effective, consistent, and profitable. VC PMI algorithm. The VC PMI code points and levels are support and resistance levels and behave exactly like any historical supply and demand level. Therefore, the VC PMI code levels are useful as an index tool for both day trading and for selecting and exercising entries and exits for longer-term traders. Why VC PMI? The VC PMI relies on artificial intelligence to analyze markets and predicts future movements, which seek to determine what a security or commodity is worth at a given point in time. The VC PMI uses technical analysis in the form of mean reversion trading, which seeks to capitalize on extreme changes in the pricing of a particular market based on the assumption that it will revert to its previous state. The VC PMI can be applied to both buying and selling, as it allows a trader to profit on unexpected upswings and save when security or commodity is trading at an abnormal level. Visit EMA2trade.com for more details.